So I just went and I gave my DNA test, my DNA sample at the Korean Consulate in Vancouver, and I feel stupid. I feel deflated. I feel like I was putting too much hope in this process. And when we went there, the first thing that happened is a young gentleman came out with 3 pieces of paper for me to sign. 2 of them were in Korean, 1 was in English, and it said this is not an exact translation. I think it was meant to be an approximate translation of the Korean form that I was filling out. So they took photos of my ID, took my name down, asked me the question if I had a disability, and then I think we've determined that the only way there will be a DNA match is if my actual parents submit their DNA and consent to it being part of the national government database. If they find someone like a cousin or a sibling, a brother, they're not going to use that to try and find my family. It's just parental relationships, maternal, paternal. And anyway, after we filled out the form, I was feeling super upset because I couldn't read it. And when you're filling out government forms, it matters that you understand what each word means, what each clause is. You know, when you check to consent that you agree to something, I didn't know what I was consenting to. And then anyway, the officer comes out and says, just so you know, like I've never seen a match. He's been doing this since 2024, I guess, and has not yet encountered a match from this procedure. So I think he was trying to tell me, don't get your hopes up. But anyway, when it was done, I didn't have a confirmation number, no copies of the documents. I just have to trust that they're going to end up in Korea and not put into someone's trash bin here in Vancouver. I have no way of knowing if the samples make it to Korea or not. He was just basically like, this is going to take a really long time and you're probably not going to hear back from us ever again. And luckily Danilo was with me and had the foresight to think to ask questions about the form and ask, like about tangential DNA matches, if they might be used to find my parents, which we've discovered the answer is no. I feel like I just walked into a scenario where I was outmaneuvered, where I was in a very disadvantaged position. Should have asked for copies. I have no confirmation that I was even there. No proof that I was there. And I guess, this consulate is an arm of the government, the South Korean government, and the South Korean government may not want tons and tons of horrible stories coming forward about adoptees. So I really have the cards stacked against me here, and I think probably I went in there hoping to get something out of this, and I just feel like I was given nothing.